Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, January 25th, and we are supposed to be getting a shit ton of snow. It is 10 a.m. It's just starting to snow. As you can see, stuff's starting to come down, and by the looks of it, we're going to get 24 inches right along the seacoast above Boston here before midnight. So within 12 hours, we're gonna have 24 inches of snow, which would equate to 2 inches an hour, which you can't see through. I'm having all of the commercial guys come down here right about noon. Both of my street trucks are getting sent out in the next hour here. And then the residential trucks will be the last ones to go out. I'm probably gonna send those guys out about 1:30. But I got a couple more housekeeping things to get ready on trucks, so this is gonna be fun. I'll see you guys after that. All right, everyone, so what a way to blast off the day already. We're about an hour into this video, and it's 11 o'clock, and we got about a coating on the ground. One of our street trucks already got sent out, so one out of 6 of the trucks is already out. I just got a call from my second street truck manager, and he told us to be in at 12. So the second street truck is going to be heading in at 12. And then all of the commercial guys are going to be down here sometime around 12:30. And then the last ones out are going to be the residential trucks, which I'm going to send out probably around 1 this afternoon. With that being said, we got shut off on salt down here because of all the shortages and whatnot. These guys wanted to be able to have enough for them. So I'm sending my father up with my 6-wheeler to go grab like 7 tons or so, which that truck is saving our ass this storm. We're just gonna grab it and put it in one of the bins here for us. Wow, crazy shit. I've never run out of salt before because I've been out of high school since 2021, and we haven't had a single actual big storm, but this is the first big storm, and now everyone's going bananas. Everyone's gonna be putting down millions of tons of salt. Really, our plan is to just do 2 or 3 runs, probably 3 or 4 even runs through everything, and then do salt right at the end to open up for business hours tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna still need probably all 7 tons of that to do so for my commercials. And yeah, we don't have any salt, but I think my old man's coming down here right now, so he's gonna go truck for me because I can't break free to truck. I got too much people, too much shit to orchestrate. So coming in clutch, both him and that 6-wheeler. Yeah, we'll see you guys sometime soon. Alrighty, everyone, the shit show has officially begun. The shit show has officially begun. The shit on the windshield is literally freezing to the windshield before the defroster can get to it, but here we are, we're on our second commercial. We ended up sending out our 2 municipal trucks, so the street trucks are already out plowing. And then that was at like 11 though. It is, what is it, 1:30 right now? Commercial trucks, we all went out. Our 2 commercial trucks went out at 12:30, so we've been getting after it. And just sending out the 2 residential trucks within the next probably 20-30 minutes here. But here, I'll put you guys on my head so that way we can get some headshots of plowing. There's not great visibility right now, but I'll give you guys what I can get. We're in the 01. She's an old workhorse, I'll tell you. But one thing I don't like about this truck is I'm sure that the camera height is already pretty high on this thing. For some reason, this truck, when we got it, everyone at this company had an astounding height average of like 4 foot nothing. So my old man shimmed the seats in this truck so that way they'd be taller. And now the average person working here is like 6'2". And yeah, everyone has their head in the freaking headliner, which is always so fun. But who am I gonna complain? It's a plow. Mateo's out there shoveling. We got Glenn out doing Streets of Swampscott with the old 450. I ended up putting chains on the 450 before this storm because that friggin' two-wheel drive, she doesn't love the snow. I really should have bought a four-wheel drive truck, but hindsight's 2020. But Glenn's out doing that. Mary's out doing Town on the Hot Streets. Me and Mateo are doing all of the commercials in the hot that we have. Terry and the other Brendan number 2, I'll call him, are out doing all of the out-of-town commercials. So they're doing all the ones in Lynn and Wakefield. As for Brendan and Pedro are doing a primary amount of our residentials. Brendan number 1. Those two are doing primary of our residentials, and then my old man is just doing quality checks. I think he's got a couple of residentials on his list, but I tried not to jam pack him because with a storm like this, we kind of need someone to be able to float around a little bit. Whoever's falling behind can help pick up the slack, you know? All right, it's about 3 o'clock. I figured I'd get out and help a shoveler quick. There's already a good, I don't know, 3-4 inches on the ground maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna want gloves. I don't know how much of this camera will pick up all this, but I'm gonna try it. The amount that's coming down is freaking crazy. And they say that, I think it's about 1 inch an hour right now. We're supposed to get even more by tonight. Like, they're saying that it's supposed to be up to 2 inches an hour, which is just freaking crazy. Ugh. Yummy. Make this a little bit wider. Alrighty, so what a fun storm it's been already. It's 3:18 and we are plowing, we're on our second lap already. We're plowing one of our bigger commercial sites and oh my god, Brendan's doing good, the old man's doing good by the sounds of it. Mary's doing good, Terry's doing good, I'm doing pretty good. My freaking V10's being a problem child. It needs blades apparently, and then apparently both of the rear chains already snapped off, which those were brand new out of the box. I don't know how the hell that happened, but apparently it's happening. I don't even have time to run over there and check on it, so I told him if he can, make a Band-Aid. If not, just, I guess, keep trying to run it. I don't really know what else to do. We're only about 3 hours into the storm, so... not stressing, not stressing. What a storm it has been. Everybody's about 7 hours in right now. I think the primary of our snowfall is basically as we see, but I'm not 100% certain on that. They're kind of flip-flopping all over the joint. Who really knows? I do know that everything's going to shit, and that's really about all I know. We got 11 people working right now, and it's very, very hard to keep up with 60 accounts having 11 people. But we're gonna keep trucking through. I'm not gonna film much tonight because it's supposed to get down pretty cold tonight, and this thing doesn't do very well with cold or night because it doesn't film well with dark. I don't know why. With that being said, I am going to probably see you guys in the morning and give you a little backfill on how everything's going, but I guess I can jump out and show you really quick. This is what we've been dealing with. It is very, oh, light turned on. It is very thick. Very heavy. Good morning, everyone. It's day 2 of this storm, and hopefully the last day of the storm, other than snow removal. I know that's going to be Tuesday, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We ended up getting a pretty, I guess you would say, a respectable shift last night. Everybody basically worked from noon until midnight, 1 a.m. And then everybody went to sleep, went home, went to bed, and now it's 5 o'clock and we're all starting to mobilize again. I think in total last night we had 19 inches of snow, which would check out. And I think today we're supposed to get 4 inches of snow, but it's gonna suck because it's supposed to be throughout the whole day. It's not gonna be like right in the morning, so that way we can clean up at lunchtime or some bullshit. But I'll show you guys out the window just how much snow we friggin' have. It's absolutely mind-boggling. But Mary's been back out on streets for like an hour now. Everybody else is just kind of heading out now. You know, the guys doing commercial are just heading out now, us 4, and then the 3 residential guys that I have for this morning are coming back in to do all that stuff. So a little bit short-handed, but I mean, we got 8 people, so that should suffice for today. We're only supposed to get, like I said, a couple inches throughout the day. And then I honestly think tomorrow we're gonna have to do snow removal at a couple of properties, so I think I'm not gonna be the first one to quit today. I think my old man is, and well, that'll work out nice because he'll be able to orchestrate with our contracts as to how we want to go about the snow removal, because there are a lot of parking lots that are already full to the brim with snow. I honestly can't say I've seen this in my time since I've been out of high school here, and I've been out of high school since 2021. The amount of accidents that I've seen in the past night or so, just crazy shit. But all right, let's head to the yard and get everyone out. So this is my current situation. This thing fell sideways, and then on top of that, the conveyor belt was not working due to this chain right here. So what I'm trying to do is, I was able to get the chain back on, but I want to either tension it enough so that way this is all good, or we're gonna have to drop a link in the chain. I prefer to just tension it, but we'll see how this goes. I'll pick you up in a minute. My phone's going off like crazy, per usual. Where'd that little thing go? 14. Alright guys, so it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon, 3:30 to be exact, on Monday, January 26th. We are a little over 24 hours into the storm. The 24-hour mark was 11 o'clock. So what are we? We're 28 hours into the storm. We did get, everyone got a 2-hour nap, but we just got done with our 4th push of everything. Last night we went out and hit everything twice. This morning everybody went out and hit everything twice. So with that being said, we're all gonna take another nap. As of right now, I'll show you guys, there's 24 inches on the ground, and we are expected to get possibly another anywhere from 1 to 3 tonight. So I'm gonna be dead honest with you. We're hoping not, but we are expecting. So I forgot to give you guys an update. I think I'm gonna be letting go of the old V10, and I really hate to say it, but it just hasn't financially made sense yet, even with all the snow. Last storm, after 6 hours, it had to be called back into the shop because it was just foul idling. It wouldn't run right. With that being said, it wasn't able to be fixed while out plowing, so I only got 6 billable hours with that truck last storm out of, it could have got upwards of 12 last storm. Then this storm, we were projected to get about 30 hours with that truck. With how the storm has been going, I honestly saw that happening. Lost, I don't know how, I chained them to the best of my abilities. I put chains on the tires and the chains broke free. That cost whatever. I think the going price on those was about $50,000. Oh wow. Someone lost their dock. That was a dock. Anyways, that cost about $50,000, those chains. And then on top of that, I was like, you know, we'll put some sand in the back, we'll make it work. We put sand in the bed, made it another couple hours into the storm, and the windshield wiper motor let go. And I wasn't able to get the parts until today, which obviously didn't help us, so I had to take that out of commission again at 7 hours. So in total, that truck could be at 50 billable hours right now, and it's at 12. And on top of that, it's costing me money. So I'd like to thug it through one more time, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. It just financially doesn't make sense. So a lot of the stuff has already been fixed on it. I mean, I did manifolds on it. It's a Triton, they're known for manifolds. And then a lot of other stupid stuff I've done to that truck. I've invested probably about $7,000 into it after purchase. So it's not a bad truck, it just has little kinks that keep fucking me. Plow's been great, everything's been great except for when I need it. So it's not set in stone, but might be throwing around the idea of selling that truck. Overall, it'd be a great, if you're running scrap, it'd be a great scrap truck. If you need a mulch or leaf truck, it'd be a great truck for all that. It's just, I couldn't get it 100% reliable for snow. Starts, turns key every time. Runs, drives great. It's just stupid little shit that keeps doing it to me. But what's that saying? Death by 1,000 cuts? Anyways, we'll see you later tonight when we go back out. I'm gonna go shower and sleep for a couple hours and watch the weather and try and fit all that in a couple hours. Alright, so we finally got some daylight so I can film. It is Tuesday morning, January 27th. Yesterday it snowed from like basically morning until like 8 a.m. and we spent until almost 4 o'clock cleaning that all up. And then sure as shit, it snowed another 3 inches last night, so we had to give everything one more rundown. Me, Terry, Mateo, and I think Pedro have been going since 3 a.m. So we're about 4 hours in. We're about halfway done with all the lists. Oh, and I am currently on residentials in this truck. Hello.
Not sure.
Alright, we are on our way to our last property, all in all. I think we are, let's see, what time? Coming up on 10 o'clock right now, so we're at about hour 7 of this shift. Yeah, we are looking forward to this, but it doesn't end there. We are just changing gears after that. What the hell's going on here? I wonder if I could just, yeah, I'm gonna try it, fuck it. Anywho's, we gotta change gears immediately after this. We are going from pushing snow to hauling snow, which is gonna absolutely suck because of course the one truck that my friend's company wants is the truck 10, the V10, and of course that truck I think has like 2 yards of sand in the bed for the past 24 hours, which means it's probably frozen. So I'm gonna have to pick it out with the teeth off of a mini excavator or something. But I'm gonna have to figure that out, which I'm really not looking forward to. But yeah, let's go ahead and hit our last commercial property. All right, guys, so we're at the end of a storm. I ended up finishing around 3. I was in this truck today. Great pig, honestly great truck. But now we are changing gears. I just took plows off of one of the bigger grass body trucks, and we are heading down to Chelsea to go do some snow removal, and you guys will see that in the next video. Anyways, peace.